So a round of applause for Mr. Pankaj Satija, Managing Director, Tata Steel Mining.
Yeah, good morning. Dignitaries on the days, off the days. It's always better to speak somewhere in the middle. At least some of the speakers have already set the context of your discussion. So I'll not touch upon those points which have been spoken by my previous speakers. And I would like to place here one of the famous couplet of Mirza Ghalib. न था कुछ तो खुदा था, न होता कुछ तो खुदा होता, डुबोया मुझको होने ने, न होता मैं तो क्या होता. So Mirza Ghalib was a poet of a very high caliber. There are different layers of this couplet. But the plain reading of second line aptly justifies the metal and the mining industry. And many a times people question, what is the need of mining? There is so much pollution. What is the need of metal industry? And previous speakers have also spoken about decarbonization. So there are many negativity which is draws. In spite of one of the oldest profession, gold mining started 6,500 years back. And we also have seen that few years back, those who were writing the obituary of coal mining, they have started the old thermal power plants and the coal mines. So mining is going to stay. The model will change. You may go for different minerals, critical minerals, new age minerals, and the shifting will happen towards that. But the negativity, what it carries, it has to be addressed, and there are many things which have been addressed earlier also. So there's a famous quote of John Berger, who says that the truth is that the most of the photographs taken today are of human sufferings, and most of the sufferings are man-made. So if you see mining, or if you tell someone who is outside mining, the first thing what it comes to his mind or her mind, the disadvantaged indigenous community. Most of the time it is shown that indigenous people are not given the due care or due importance or due recognition. And that's why we have a book called Rich Land, Poor People in all the mining destinations of the world. The second what it comes is corruption. That mining companies, they do this like this, and all those things it comes around. And the third negative image or negative picture what we get is devegetated area, which people say that the due care to environment has not been given. So industry in collaboration with government, or I would say government in collaboration with industry, have been working and mindful of these perceptions. So we have seen the discretion based of lease allocation was shifted to auction to bring more and more transparency, though it has its own challenge of revenue maximization. Mine closure plan and progressive mine closure plan was brought in to take care of the devegetation and how the mining will look like after the mine is closed. And other parts also, I mean, disadvantaged communities, we have now District Mineral Foundation where some part of the money is allocated to take care of the community. So perceptions are being built. Government as well as industries have been trying to take care of all those things. But still, the new perceptions, the new dimensions come. और सबको खुश रखना बहुत ही मुश्किल है. चिराग जलाते ही अंधेरे उठ जाते हैं. So the new things which are going to be critical for mining and metal industry, which previous speakers have also spoken, is just transition. When we are going to shift from fossil fuels to hydrogen, from thermal power plant to RE. We are in a transition phase where the coal is going to peak somewhere around 2035. There are different reports. Niti Aayog report is that between 2030 to 2040, the coal production will peak and then it will taper. So we have to take care of the coal mines till 2035, and when it tapers down, that also transition has to be taken care of. Sharma Sahib spoke about the green hydrogen mission. So there also there are a lot many positive things. 6 lakh jobs, 8 lakh crore investment. But then again, this implementation will need a lot of a lot of its own, I would say, aspiration as well as challenges and opportunities for the metal and the mining industry. The second most important is water. I mean, we all know that India is water stressed, and mining industry at least encounters twice water. One in time when they're doing the mining. Many of the mining intersects the groundwater in exploration also. And then when you have closed the mines, most of the mining companies have gone for rainwater harvesting, and then it also serves the community. Coal neer is one such classic example. Going forward, when lot of thoughts or deliberations are happening on slurry pipeline, we need water for that also. And that would be a competition from the industry as well as from the community. So that how the industry or the community, NGOs and government are trying to ensure that we are harvesting rainwater effectively, and other water sources are also being used judiciously. As of now, close to 8% of the water is only harvested, and that lies a great potential. The third most important, which again linked to these two, is the skilling. So India has less than 10% of the former skilled workforce. If you compare with 68% UK, 75% Germany, 52% USA, and 80% Japan. So there's a still greater potential for skilling the formal skilling of our workforce, and that becomes more prominent when these transitions will happen. And that also has implications on productivity. In this current regime, when you are going for hybrid premium, you need to ensure that your productivity is maximum. So if you compare USA data, the per employee annual productivity is 36,700 in Peabody. In China, Sinhua Energy is 12,700, but in India it is less than 5,000. So still the gap is high, and all these challenges requires a greater thoughts, a greater excellence in action. And I would like to quote here Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, Shlok 50, which says about excellence in action with high skill, that buddhi yukto jahatiha ubhe sukrit duskrite tasmat yogaya yujasva yoga karmasu kaushalam. Thank you.